Okay, hello everybody, Skyrim here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. First again, I want to say thank you to everybody out there for supporting the channel. Very much so appreciate it, as I always have up to this point. I just want to make that completely clear. Ain't no mistake about it. Appreciate it more than you know at this point. Anyway, so we're gonna, depending on which order I put these videos out, I've been kind of going on a tear recording these, but I did run some Elder Rifts, and I would definitely be putting that video up probably before this one for a good reason. I went and wanted to build out an Igneous Scorn because I heard it was better possibly than the Fervent Fang in some ways, so I'm going to test that out here at the testing dummies. As you can see, I removed all of my other gems this time, so there's no convoluted nonsense going on with the other ones. I'm a meager 150 resonance because my Fervent Fang is only a rank 5. However, this Igneous Scorn is also a rank 5. That's the more I've been able to push. I might be able to obviously build that up even further if I choose, but I'm going to probably keep it there for right now and see how I feel about it. We're going to do a little test and compare between the two at these test dummies. I'll run probably a minute test on each, and it's the only gem I'm going to slot in here. So let's go ahead and go with Fervent Fang first. We are working with Sprite Spark and the Disintegrate Shoulders. We're on Weaver build, Weaver Paragon, and we have Arcane Torrent, and we got Magic Missile with a Blaster Cast, I think. So let's get closer because it's Blaster Cast. I want to try to keep this as spot on as I can with between the two. So let's just unload here. Oh, interesting. Battle practice. Okay, the Sprite Spark is mostly for the old Rustic. Increase my attacks into it. My regular attacks don't really seem to be hitting at all. 25 seconds. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on that shoulder piece because it comes off a cooldown from doing damage. I keep spamming it. My bad. I feel like my primaries are not hitting this though. It's weird. Well, it kind of is, I guess. Where are we at? 55. Now, granted, I didn't quite spam it enough. Okay. Alright, let me snapshot this. For personal reasons here, I'm just going to go ahead and snapshot that. Okay. Put that off of my side monitor here. Just for something to go by. Could add it to the recording here at the end. Put them side by side. Okay, so there's that one. Now we're gonna swap out the next one. Now we swap out this gem. And where is it? 5. Here you are. Okay. There we go. Same as far as resonance goes. Nothing different there. Still at 150. So let's go again. I should have stayed where I was. That's about where I was, I think. Alright, so now reset that. Unpause. Let's go. Ready? Go. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to be spamming the shoulders a bit more than I was in the last one, just by a little bit. Not by too much. See, it's a little harder for me to get crits though to make use of this. But there are some bursts I see. Now granted, in PvP your critical hit are very skewed. It's a lot harder to pull off crits in PvP. But when you do, lost track of the time. really sensitive. Ah. Okay, 1 second over. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know what to feel about that. This is highly reliant on your critical hit chance. So you need to have that high for this to make use of this gem. I have just now seen that. Alright, I'll be right back, and I'll put the comparisons on the screen so we can put the two side by side. This is very interesting. Alright, there you go. As you can see on the screen, there's the side by side comparison from what we did. Granted, went over 1 second on the Igneous Scorn, however, it honestly didn't help it any. With everything stripped away, it is highly reliant. What it seems here anyway, for Igneous Scorn, is highly reliant on your critical hit chance for that to be any good. Because you want those procs, but you have to have a fairly decent critical hit chance. So if you do not, and in this case we tested just these gems individually by themselves. I do have some gear that has critical hit chance and such on it. However, with only these gems being used individually, that wasn't getting that much of a benefit. So as you can see, obviously, Fervent Fang ended up doing more damage per second and total damage, which honestly I was a bit surprised. I thought that was going to be proccing the Igneous Scorn a bit more than what it was, and I'm sure if your critical hit chance is higher, it probably would. But at face value, this is what it is. This is the test that I did anyway, right here. So make the decisions on based on what you have, what you think would work for you, obviously, and what your gear and build is set up for. If you have a lot of critical hit chance, obviously, on all your pieces, it might be more beneficial for the Igneous Scorn. But considering these are just, individual this is one individual test with just these gems by themselves. I don't know, it's very interesting. Now, the other thing I could try, and I'm going to go ahead and do that here. Let me pause, and I'm going to try it again. All right. Well, future me, future me. When I watch this back, unfortunately, I didn't pause the video. I ended the video, the previous part here, so we're going to attach these two videos together when I edit. Anyway, I did a test. You can see it in here right now, currently, before I change anything. I did a run. I completely had everything. I didn't realize I wasn't even recording. Here we go. I had Fervent Fang. It slotted in again. We changed to the slow time, Arcane Wind, and Meteor Firestorm combo for this build. We are on Ranger, so it's going to increase the damage. But I only did a 30-second test. You can see it right here now. I will put these on the screen side-by-side comparison again, because I wanted to see, this should be guaranteed crits with the Firestorm, which is what I want for this test alone. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and reslot in the Igneous Scorn and replace that one. There we go. So now we have that one slotted in. We're going to do a 30-second test with this one as well. Sorry you missed the previous one. I didn't realize I wasn't recording, but we're going to be recording now. I'm lined up with the lady again, which is about where I was when I did this the first time. Now I'm actually recording, and again, like I said, I'll edit these two videos together so you can see the difference that hopefully this will make. So let's go ahead and reset that one now, and let's have at it. I'm actually going to try and wait till everything's fired up to proc my cooldowns in a row. There we go. Oh, actually, we only got 5 seconds left. Oh, crap. Okay. And again, I'm actually kind of surprised. Alright, I'm going to make a snip of this, and I will be right back and put the side-by-side comparison of these two up now. Alright, and there we go. There's the side-by-side comparison. Granted, I went over 1 second again before I paused it on the Igneous Scorn, but it didn't do it any favors still. Again. Second time in a row. I thought for sure the Firestorm would have helped increase the have more critical hit chance procs, but yeah, that's honestly surprising. I don't know how to feel about that because, you know, I built that gem up just for a specific reason, and as a free-to-play, it takes a lot to build up gems with what little gem power I can muster up as a free-to-play, and when doing tests like this, that pretty much drains my entire supply. However, I can always use, if I want, I can always use the Igneous Scorn gem power into something else, because honestly, it looks like Fervent Fang is better. I'm surprised. I mean, let me know in the comments down below what your experience has been. But like I said, I think the Igneous Scorn, as it says, is very, very highly reliant. Let me go ahead and hide all this stuff here. There we go. I think it's very, very highly reliant on critical hits. Oh, sorry, the skull's in the way now. Oh, of course it is. Everybody likes the skull, though. I do anyway. But yeah, it's very, very highly reliant on your critical hits. Cause the explosions. Very interesting, though. Fervent Fang in both tests won out without question. So, granted, like I said, I have critical hit chance on some of my pieces. Not on every single one, but critical hit damage even. Yeah, see, I don't have a whole lot. Critical hit chance. There's another one. Critical hit chance. I have some critical hit chance. Yeah, no, I have some on here, and critical hit damage. But even with that, even with what I have, just to compare the two, like I did on the screen here, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I'm honestly kind of disappointed in a sense, because I was looking forward to, like, oh, cool, I'm gonna try this new gem out, and yeah, and I did, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. But anyway, thank you all for watching, staying all the way to the end. I do appreciate you, as always, more than you realize. Thank you for your support as well. It's definitely much needed right now, more so than ever before, with everything going on behind the scenes. Anyway, stay safe out there in the real world and fire, everybody. Until next time, take care of yourselves. See ya.